clarification, I left this in the background in the other video, mainly to let you look at it to see what's on there, and then I could clarify after we've done the video to actually lead us, to a summary on this subject matter. So sin is death. That's why the world of sin, of man, away from God represents debt. That's why Satan issues or assigns surnames, which are debtor names. They're assigned that you're indebted and you're in bondage to him in sin. You haven't accepted your salvation through your Creator who sent his Son. Now, you cannot redeem debt with debt. It just can't happen. Debt cannot buy out debt. So you cannot redeem it. Sin cannot redeem itself with debt. Therefore, there's no salvation or redemption. We know there's many people teaching that they're going to actually somehow find redemption through the birth certificate. That's not going to happen. The only way to redeem that birth certificate would be to accept salvation through Jesus Christ, who canceled out the debt according to Colossians 2:13-15. So he canceled out, as it said, actually the American Standard Bible translated that the Gideon's handout at all the hotels and jails said that he canceled out the certificate of debt. Very clear in its explanation. Because in man's world, there has to be a certificate of debt to hold you in bondage for you to be the surety of your own sin. The teachings out of the Bible through the New Covenant or the New Testament scriptures said that God fixed what was not complete under the old covenant, and he brought true salvation with a new covenant that wiped out Adamic sin and debt. And therefore, an Adam, the last Adam, Jesus Christ, passed the test that the original Adam failed. So you are deemed to be a debtor without the King, Jesus Christ, if you have a certificate of debt in your hands and you're walking around with it. This needs to be canceled. This won't work if it's not canceled. It's not just redacting. It's the cancellation of this. Just the fact that I've laminated this canceled it. There's been people asking me, what have you done? I walk it daily. I've been walking this since 2007 at the best I can. But this certificate is laminated. It's no good. The original one was returned anyways, not for the fact that I wanted to use it anymore. And the only facsimile I have of this is one that's been laminated, which says any lamination voids this certificate, so it's no good anymore. No, I don't have any legal rights. I don't want any legal human rights. I'm non-legal, not legal. I'm not part of the collection agency of Satan. I don't work for the Pope. I'm not part of that total false teachings that lead to nothing more than an unfortunate, torturous lifestyle that you're seeing now unfolding at its worst. So, you can have Jesus Christ as your king. You can be redeemed. That means this is canceled. It's gone. This doesn't even really exist. It was canceled anyways. You're just carrying around something that says, no, I'm going to go against that. So I'm going to be part of a legal system that denies the salvation from God. So therefore, are you going to walk with salvation? Are you going to walk at one, atoned, at one? Because he atoned for your sin. And that's why your given name is a Christian name upon acceptance of the blood of Jesus Christ, who purchased you. You could not purchase yourself. You can't redeem yourself. That's an impossibility. And only the Creator could bring this salvation, and he did that as an act of love. That's the message out of the Bible. So you're going to walk with this charter, or are you going to walk with the Canadian charter? Are you going to walk with believing you have American rights and U.S. independence? Go ahead. Go knock yourself out. Don't let me stand in the way of your non-success, because you're going down a journey that's going to lead to nowhere other than disaster. This is the book. This is the one the lawyers are afraid of. They don't want to talk about this. And they don't want to talk about the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ, because that trumps all of their officials, all of their monarchs, all of their kings, all of their authorities. There is no authority higher than this. So therefore, you're either going to walk with this, but you can't walk on both sides. You can't be double-minded. So you're going to have to make a choice between the two and elect either to God and his son as the king, or you're going to elect to man's kingdoms and therefore succumb to the final poison of Satan, which is coming to all those who buy and sell. So be aware what's coming. If you've chosen the wrong side, you've chosen the Luciferian regime, which is under the United Nations, then you've chosen the serpent with the 7 heads.